What's Talon got? What's the address to the property?
Don, whenever you're ready, the floor is yours.
Here it is on Taft.
First of all, before we start, I'd like to introduce a term to you guys called technically infeasible, which means if one or more major structural parts are damaged, it goes into where it really can't be repaired. And a lot of these that we're going to show you, they fit that and more, as you will see. Technically infeasible. One or more main structures are damaged to where it can't be repaired. Then it goes into the, of course, the demolition, the stage of it. 3132 Walnut. We do have a representative, the owner here, that will also kind of tell you on what's going on. They came and met with us this morning. Technically, this house meets that and more with the technically infeasible. As you can see, that's the front of the house where the gentleman's at. It's, of course, under square footage, the minimum square foot area is, of course, 1,200 in the city of Groves, and that falls way beyond that 1,200. And of course, the structure is just, and the inside is, do we have any pictures on the inside, just outside? Is bad. But from my understanding, here's the owner of that property, and he's under a, is it the Texas Land?
Texas General Land Office.
Is that
People
where
that build the houses up on stilts.
Yes.
they're planning to, he's in that program, and they have gone to the part to where they're ready to start implementing the.
Well, they have certain steps they have to do before they start tearing the house down and rebuilding.
The question that we asked you this morning was their time frame, when they can actually start pulling permits and getting this down.
They don't know yet. She has to talk to her bosses, and her name is
Avery.
So technically,
Avery Hemmings.
Avery who?
Avery Hemmings, and I've got a letter from her.
Hemmings?
Hemmings.
And what office is she with?
Texas Land Grant Association.
Texas Land Grant?
Yeah, Texas General Land Grant, yeah.
General Land Office.
And it's that, the office here, our local office is 505 Orleans Street in Beaumont, Texas, Suite 200, 77701. We've been there several times.
And is there a phone number on her?
yeah.
Yes, I have her phone number. You have it, baby?
Not knowing their schedule would be kind of hard to tell y'all when they're.
But Don, everyone's in agreement that the house needs to go. Everyone, no one is trying to say the house.
That's correct,
can be saved.
and they understand that too.
Is someone living?
Okay, can I ask you a question?
Yes, sir.
It's vacant.
How long has this house been like this?
Mr. Storm?
Since which storm?
Since Harvey.
Since Harvey, so it's been 4 years?
It was flooded, yeah.
So it's been sitting like that for 4 years? I have these other houses that we've had that's been built in Groves on stilts. Did the Texas Land Office tear their existing house down? I don't remember that.
There were some, yeah. The one on Howard, they just did what last year?
Yes.
The one on how the Texas Land Office tore down?
Jello.
I didn't know they tore it down.
It's a package deal. If you need it tore down, they'll tear it down, and of course, that's why they're getting assistance, is they can't do it themselves.
Right, I understand
They
that.
put a whole package together from demolition to
And
finish.
so who's gonna live in the house?
I am.
You are?
Yes, sir.
What's your name?
Mark.
Marlon. You're the owner, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. This is just his parents.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's staying.
That's my mom and stepdad.
Oh, okay. I was just asking questions.
Yeah.
So,
Your phone number?
You want Avery's phone?
yes, please.
Okay, 512-738-9666. 8876. And she
Okay.
said, you're welcome to call her anytime.
I just, like I said, that's news to me. I didn't know that they tore them down and I knew they built them. I think it's a great program
Well,
to help people out.
I saw two of them, they're behind the O.W. Collins Apartments.
Oh,
I saw two of them over there.
Well, there's several of them in
Very
Groves.
nice, very nice. They have a,
There's one on Taft.
yeah, they have a winding staircase in the back to go up to the backway, and it's about 4 feet stilts.
Yeah. So, what do we need to do, Don? We need to,
Well, as far as the comments, I don't know how to go about.
I know, I don't either.
They could be a year before they actually get things moving in that direction.
Really?
Can I ask a question?
We're not
Yeah.
sure, we're not sure.
Since, have they provided all the paperwork to y'all from what they've received from the GLO office?
Not yet, no, sir.
I have something.
If they did, is it possible, since they gave you a phone number, for one of y'all to reach out and see if you can get a better answer on a timeline?
We can try, yes, sir.
But make sure you get all of her paperwork, a copy of her paperwork, if she don't mind.
Don't mind the
Is
big
that a
one.
copy?
I've got
We're just
several.
trying to help. We have to,
I have several
That's what they
copies.
remind you today.
Okay, they emailed me all this information. We met with them this morning, we told them we need
Yeah.
some more information. I gave them my email. Unfortunately, Mondays are real busy for me, and I didn't get in until almost 4, but tomorrow morning I'll go take a look at it and see what I can,
okay. Well,
what we can come up with.
The lady we're speaking with is a caseworker for
Right.
Texas Land Grant.
sure.
And she's worked with several people in the area.
Okay.
And she's got bosses ahead of, over
Yes, ma'am.
her. So anything we ask her, she has to go talk.
Right, that's the way the wheel turns.
Right.
So, same way it turns here. So can we do this, guys? Oh, go ahead, Bob.
When was the last time this house was lived in?
about a year ago.
Okay, so after,
Actually, my mom and stepdad helped me buy a building that we set beside the house. I lived in the building beside the house.
okay,
And I fixed the bathroom inside the house, where I could go in there and take a shower, even put marine plywood down the floor, treated wood, everything. I was, they had given me some money to fix the house, and I was trying to fix it myself. The problem was I didn't have any help, but I was trying to do everything right. It's your house, it's gotta last forever.
When's the last water bill?
The last water service was January 26th of 21, but like he says, he was living in
Right.
the 10 by 12 next door.
Okay.
Same property, but just to the side of it. I don't actually know when the house was actually lived in.
Right.
Well, the last time they lived there, it was right after Harvey. He lived there as
So
long
4 or
as
5
he
years.
could. He worked on the floors, he got the floors as level as he could, but it had been in like 2 or 3 feet of water,
All right.
and it was in really bad shape. She had a hole in the side, he fixed that, and he did other work, but a lot of it doesn't show because it was in such bad shape.
What's my suggestion, and being on this committee for several years, let's ask Don and Adam to call the lady and get a report and report back to us by email, if you would.
Okay.
And at that time, we'll know better by the next city council meeting what we need to do. We can always talk. Does that sound good with y'all?
Yeah, you can call for a code hearing.
Yeah, we can call for another coach hearing if we need to take care of business.
Okay, so you want to do, with this 3113 Walnut, you want to put it, table it for right now?
Table it for now, yes, sir. I would like to table it myself. I'll bring it to a vote here in just a second. Paul, Councilman Oliver, what is your vote on that? To table it, or
yes,
Councilman McAdams?
yes.
Councilman Dugas?
Yes.
Okay. So we're going to table this until we get some information from the lady, and then if we have to call y'all back in for another hearing.
Everything she tells us, she has to talk to her bosses first. So
Yes, ma'am.
that's the way it
Well,
goes.
they'll find out. Thank you very much. Thank y'all for coming, number one.
Thank you for
We
your.
really appreciate it.
You want our name and address? And phone
I've got it.
number? Okay, good.
Everybody okay with that one? Next item is Talon Trove for 3420 Taft. Let's see, Talon. I know him, but I don't see
Can I
him.
say one more thing?
Yes, ma'am.
Texas Land Grant Office, they're gonna see about tearing it down, hauling the stuff away, and start building the house. They've already measured the house.
Yes, ma'am.
Already. They're doing steps are just made.
Yes, ma'am. I'm not doubting it. I just, like I said, we just need to talk to her to see their time frame.
Perfect.
Thank y'all so
I'd rather
much.
y'all directly talk.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you for.
Is Talon here? No, I don't see Talon. Okay.
Did you give them a copy?
This is 3420 Taft.
And as you can see, it's in another shape where it's, first of all, it's grossly under square footage, which is a minimum of 1,200 square foot.
That's that picture right there with the front door, that's the size of it? What's the building next to it?
That's the
That's
next.
that neighbor's house.
Really?
That one.
Wow.
Wow.
Those houses right in that stretch is like a block long where you have a couple of older homes that are the smaller homes that were able to be built, I guess, at one time.
Oh, is that between 32nd and Howe?
No, it's between
32nd?
32nd and, yeah.
Yeah, Howe.
32nd.
Okay, yeah, I know where it's at.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And as you can see, it's literally laying on the ground in good portions of it, and it's termite ridden, as you can see where the siding on this particular one. The roof is showing stress from walls being pretty much.
Has Mr. Trove contacted you?
No.
Not at all. I know you sent in his letters and everything.
This is number 2.
Yeah.
Or this is number 1 of 2 on this.
Yeah. Okay. That's not a problem.
And you still haven't
I'm
contacted.
good with that. Anybody got any suggestions for this one? Paul?
But he hasn't contacted y'all.
No, sir. Not at all.
You got any
It's
suggestions?
been how long?
Well, when we first sent out the first letters,
First letter was, the pre-letter was probably roughly a year ago, but the letters that we've sent out here, they all got sent out at the same time, so.
Is it safe to assume that that is technically not fixable?
between people, yes.
No one lives in it.
No one knows that.
Yeah, the water.
What was the last one?
We actually got it tagged for unlivable.
Okay.
Is it orange tag?
20.
See the orange tag on them?
What's that?
6/20 of 19, last water.
So if he hasn't contacted you, it hasn't been lived in, and it's become a very questionable structure, then at this point, you would consider it condemned and.
Yes, sir. We'd like it, the council to condemn this particular home, and we can bring it down and possibly encourage him to either sell it and get somebody that will build something on it. This is actually
You're only condemning the structure.
That's
So he
correct.
will still,
he keep the land, right?
Okay.
We don't take the land away.
understood, okay.
Yes, sir.
So don't have any recommendations, Paul? You have a recommendation what we need to do with this house?
I think he's already made that.
Well, but it has to come from us.
Okay, I would say it needs to be torn down.
You have a second on that?
Agree.
All right. For Ms. Dugas, I know you can't see these pictures.
Right.
Okay, but have you searched any of these houses out?
No, I just got the list today.
Okay. All right. So on 3420 Taft, we have a request by Councilman Oliver to tear it down. And I think Councilman McAdams the same way, and Chairman says yes too. We'd like to put this on the dangerous structure. Yes, ma'am. All the letters have been sent.
People have been contacted.
Yes, ma'am. So we'll put this on the 30-day tear down list, destruction.
Okay.
See the screen?
I don't know.
Hey, hold on a second. Ms. Dugas, can you see me in the screen?
Yes, I can.
So if we point that computer at the monitor up there, let's see if you can see it.
There you go.
Oh, yes, I can see it.
Well, I'll tell you, well, that's why he's elected mayor.
Well, it makes a big buck.
Yeah, that's why he makes
Yeah, I
the big,
want that camera off of me.
that's why he pays the big money.
I didn't realize it was still on.
Yes, sir, Michael.
When these houses were built, was there a 1,200 minimum square feet back?
No, sir. That was back in the day. You know, you just pretty much did what you wanted as long as it, you know, back that was probably built for inspectors.
Yeah, because that was like that when I was a kid, when I was single digits.
And you were raised here, you know, it's right around the corner of your house.
Hey, I'm just going to say,
So we got this on the 30-day destruction list. All right, next house is 3732 Charles. Oh,
Picture to the right is the rear, picture to the left is the front.
This has been vacant for, I guess, for as long as I've been here, that I know of. For 3/11/20. Yeah. 2020.
That's the last time they had water.
oh, and the taxes are behind 28, almost $2,900. Because ain't nobody cared about this for a while.
It's been vacant for a while.
I'm also having to cut the grass in most of these places.
Yeah. So you have back charges against them for cutting grass?
More than likely, yes.
Yes, sir. So it's not only they're behind on property tax, they're behind on the upkeep of their property. Okay.
It also may show if there's any delinquent water bills. It shows the balance due also if there is one. This particular one is not.
There's no balance due for you cutting grass?
Balance for the water bill.
Oh, the water bill, right. I saw that, yeah.
All
So,
this home didn't go inside.
Hey, I'm sorry, you go ahead.
Yeah, in this house, we didn't go inside, so we don't know what it actually looks like, but they had tarps on it at one time, as you can tell by the one bias on the roof. So imagine it's leaking to how bad, I don't know, but we looked into the windows and wasn't some of the sheetrock collapsing in it?
Partially, I mean, it's hard to tell because
It's
the
simple.
blinds and stuff, they were all shut.
So, then,
So it's an abandoned property.
yes, ma'am.
For the most part, yes, ma'am. No one living there.
Nobody's living there since when?
20.
20. Hey, the next time, can we get the total of the charges against cutting the grass and stuff, or do you keep record of
I
that?
don't keep those, that would be Carolyn, but I could probably
Carolyn?
get them.
Maybe Carolyn can get those for us? Maybe something to add to it?
In the future?
Yeah, not today, not for this bunch, the next bunch of houses. Okay?
No problem.
Thank you. Okay, who's, I say we put it on the dangerous structure tear down destruction list.
I agree.
Agreed.
Agreed.
Okay. So this is gonna go to the 30-day destruction. Next house is 3856 Lincoln Avenue. Right here by downtown.
Right across the street. I got my permits on it, working on it.
Yes, I'm sorry.
Mr.
This is the owner, Mr.
O'Shea,
Moshe. He's actually, that's.
we got the front fixed up, we're doing on the inside, got a little bit, sheet to do on the back, put the side and back on it. It's a spot around the garage.
This is before he started, so
Yeah, you can look at it.
it is an improvement in what they're doing both on the inside, or a lot on the
A
inside.
lot in it, about down
A
there
lot
in
on
the
the
room.
inside, and he's working on the outside. And unfortunately, it's him and his son. His son is the one that's actually going to be
Yeah, that's
occupying
right.
that once they get done. Of course, he works, so he's doing this on his off days. And Mr. Moshe
I'm doing it.
is somewhat
Yeah,
disabilitated,
just like,
so he can't
We're
do a
getting
lot himself, so it falls mainly on his son.
we're getting it.
But they're moving in a good direction, I think.
Do we have any type of time frame at all? Would you say
I think
9 months?
Sir?
Would you say 9 months?
Oh, yeah, I'm hoping he'll be living in here in another month or two.
No, I'm not talking about, will it be 100% livable?
Oh, yeah, it's livable right now. I got a few more electrical connections and put the smoke detectors in it and finish up the plumbing. Hook it up, it's already there, I just gotta tie it all in,
So
get
what's-
it inspected and go with it.
What about the outside?
He's working on that.
Oh, okay.
Right now, he's trying to get the inside, because
Uh-huh.
he can get in there, and then he's gonna, he did repair
The roof.
the roof.
The roof on
I
the
see the
garage,
new
got a
roof.
big old hole in it, I tarped it after
It's
the
right here.
storm.
Yeah.
It's now fixed.
I saw that the other day.
So everything's kind of,
It's got the dumpster sitting in the yard.
Yes, sir.
and he's working on getting all the plumbing straight. There was some plumbing.
All that
plumbing
trash is
problems.
gone, all that.
Mr. Moshe, would you tell us a timeline to be completed, inside out?
That'd be continuous work on the inside, probably, I don't know what they're gonna do, probably 5 or 6 months, I think. I mean, everything's
This is
there,
July?
you just gotta slap it together, paint and shit like that.
Yes, sir.
Just doesn't do much
Okay.
work. Just, I just worked off for so long, you know, out of sight, out of mind, and the time I gotta let kids live in it, people live in it, they torch, you know,
Yes, sir.
and I just got out of hand.
So,
We're picking it up.
So if we give him 6 months and then
to complete,
evaluate it, yeah. Okay.
Building permit's good for 1 year.
Yeah.
when's the year up?
I
Got it,
think
what,
we just
3
got it this past, about a month ago.
About a month ago, month and a half.
So-
Okay, we'll give him 6 months to see where it moves.
Right, I've been
When he's under
monitoring
that
it
permit,
week by
and
week. We
no,
go
if he's
by,
not.
see what's going on.
Okay.
And we talk to him. So we're in contact, if not every week, every other week or so.
Sure, no, I understand
So,
that, yeah.
yes, sir.
And if he's got 6 months, I think that's fair.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Okay, Mr. Moshe, stay in contact with Don for us, please?
Oh, yeah, no problem.
And, when did you say the permit's up?
Well,
I got it.
next, I think, what, June or July of next.
Oh, a year, I didn't say a year from now.
Right.
Can we shoot for, say, December 1st? Would that be what,
But-
August, September, October, November?
I hope to be in there, I hope he's in there before that.
Oh, give him 6?
I'm hoping-
6 months, his
I'm hoping
permit's
to be
still
All right, we'll
good
give
that
you-
way. If he's
how about
got a little
6
bit left,
months?
He's still under his
Yeah,
permit.
I'm hoping he gets in there
Okay,
before
I'm good with that. I didn't hear you, I apologize.
The progress is slow, but it has been
Sure.